Okay, hello, this is Paul Error Instruments, and we're talking about the workshops. By the workshops you can make, with the workshop you can make a microdoser, that's this device. And we also have this device in Eurorack. But what is a microdoser? First of all, hardware wise, it's a kind of solid thing with an aluminium back panel and two knobs. It has two touch sensors and two lightning sensors. Really solid switches for on and off, and control voltage on every knob if necessary. We do this model in Eurorack and in standalone, so you can choose, and that's the most easiest thing to do. It has a lot of sounds. It has this micro sounds that we call the texture sounds. So it has really this, you can find a spot like a crackle of the beginning of a final record that you put on, or some small sounds, but also really glitchy and sub bass. So you scroll in these things, I will show you, between different sounds and different waveforms and different algorithms. So if I put it all the way here, it's quiet, and that's also how it should be, because I'm talking now. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna use a sequencer on it that you can see some differences in how it's controlled. Also play with light, so yeah, let's do it. This gonna be also in a workshop on Superbooth this year in 2025 in May. Superbooth is in Berlin, a big festival. It's really nice. We also gonna do this on a DIY day in Berlin. And we're gonna do this on a different spot, asko schönberg, that's in the Amsterdam. And we're gonna do this in Lisbon with the hackerspaces, yes, the mill. And we also going to Village Underground. We have more spots in Portugal, by the way, and that's really interesting. Yeah, let's listen. That says more than words. Here we go. Some bass sounds. As you see, I'm playing with light at the moment. I put the switch for this sensor on. If I want to have the sound lower, I can choose here. I will put the other sensor also on. Sensors off. A lot of sounds that will be used in sound design. Really interesting. It's really noisy and glitchy. You can see I changed a little bit over here and you will hear the sound totally different. touch is always different, depends on the setting of the knobs. If it's all the way in the corner, you will hear nothing. So you can use this in guitar pedals or at the korg stuff like we have here. We're gonna try something with the sequencers to get some rhythmic stuff in there. Let's do it. I'm gonna put it on. I will put it a little bit here, then you can see the steps of the sequencer. Yeah. This is so interesting how sensitive this is for control voltage. If I put play, interesting. We have another CV output or a gate output, and we have another one in here for the other knob. How it sounds. Here we go. If it's sequence, you can still use the sensors and the touch. Lot of different glitchy loops. I change a little bit and then you hear a lot of differences. stuff. What's also interesting is that it's not so difficult to make this device, and it takes around 2 to 3 hours, and you don't have to be super smart. We learn you how to solder, and you can do it. We make sure you come home with a working device for the workshop. It's also available on the website, just assembled, but it's more expensive. Most of the times the workshops are between, let's say, 19 or 100 euro, and yeah, and the Eurorack version is a little bit the same. It's the same, but then in Eurorack, because there's a lot of CV possibilities and sequencer possibilities in Eurorack, we make it also in Eurorack because there's a lot of control, and it's a fun device. This is about microdoser and the workshop. Questions, let me know. You're welcome to join. Information you can find on the front page of errorinstruments.com. There's a pink flyer with all the locations where we are, and hope to see you there. Have fun and have a very good Sunday today.